Hello guys, boys and girls, and welcome to a new episode on the Fallen SMP channel. Today we are going to be answering some Q&A questions from members. We can do another one down the line, so if you have more questions, ask them down below and we can use them in a future video. Otherwise, if you're interested in applying for Fallen, link down below. Otherwise, we're going to get into questions with me, the owner. And let's do it. Whee! The reason for my name being Blue would have to deal with the fact that I used to play CSGO and I used to DJ, so I would make myself DJ Jon Snow or DJ Rick Grimes because I was really into TV show characters for my IGNs during that time. And I watched a lot of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends as a kid, and I really liked that show, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with Blue, and it kind of just stuck, and it just kind of became part of my brand or the identity I use online. So the reason for us not allowing groups or people to set up and label groups is because of toxicity. Often we found that when there's multiple groups on the SMP, some people will not take things as jokes and they'll actually start aggressing other people or causing problems, which leads to a lot of drama and toxicity. We find it's better to outlaw groups and just allow them to be symbolic instead of actually there. That way we can minimize fighting and drama between the SMP. So I actually owned 3 other SMPs before Fallen. I owned Fortuna, Amika, and then Burning Frost, and these ended just because of not really knowing what I was doing, being at a younger age, and just not owning an SMP. And kind of once I got to Fallen, I was able to kind of zero in and learn from the mistakes I made with the 3 other SMPs. So before me, there was actually an owner and a co-owner. I was just a member. Hey Luigi, actually one of the people I met in a previous SMP, invited me to Fallen and got me in. And over time, Jacob was kind of cheating and using different commands and giving stuff for people for free. So I was like, hey, would I be able to be the co-owner after we finally got him kicked? And the guy's name, Blue Jay or Brendan at the time, was like, yeah. And at that time, I pretty much took over recruiting for the SMP and then basically just running everything. And over time, Brendan was just acting immature. He would come in. He would be rude to members, that kind of stuff, and we just didn't want to allow it. So eventually one day the members came to me and they're like, hey, we're kind of tired of this. Would you be willing to own the SMP for us? And we secede from him and he's no longer owner. Otherwise, we are going to leave. And I thought, you know, why don't I just do it? I haven't owned an SMP in a while, and that's how I took over Fallen. It went back to Burning Frost for a little bit, and then it returned back to Fallen, and it's been Fallen ever since. The reason behind the no prank rule is people have a hard time differentiating a prank from a grief, and they'll like fill someone's house with water, or they'll do something where, you know, it's kind of just a mess to clean up, and then that person will come to staff and complain, and it's just a mess that causes a lot of drama. So we decide to outlaw it, and since we've outlawed pranks, it's been a lot better, and there's been a lot less drama and toxicity within the SMP. So the purpose behind the religious ban or not allowing religious symboling is a lot of people would kind of use it for the wrong reasons, or it would start a kind of a controversy or debate, and we're kind of just here to play Minecraft. So we just said, you know, let's outlaw it, that way, you know, we don't have those kind of problems. So the common thing that gets most people denied is lack of effort in their apps or content. The reason we look for the long sentences or paragraphs in that is because we want to learn as much about you as we can in a short amount of time. and you putting effort and showing us a lot about yourself, plus putting the time in to do the app and interview, shows that you're going to be active on the SMP. My favorite part about owning Fallen SMP is probably seeing all the good messages and how the SMP has helped people, and all the relationships and friendships that have grown from something as small as a Minecraft server. I always love seeing that kind of stuff. We did have a chat called What You're Thankful For, and a few people during Thanksgiving put like nice Fallen SMP comments in there. Unfortunately, someone deleted the chat, so I do not have it anymore. The stressful part would probably be drama or having to ban people. I never like having to ban someone or multiple people, or dealing with that can also be very stressful. So that would be the only downside I can think to owning the SMP. If I had to give up on Fallen, where would I be? I'd probably be either running some other community or playing a lot of games with friends and stuff. I'd still definitely be on the PC. I really enjoy computer games and creating and content. So I'd definitely be doing something related to like content creation or community creation for sure. It just sadly wouldn't be Fallen SMP related or Minecraft related, I'd imagine. I mean, if I didn't have Fallen SMP, I honestly imagine I'd start a different SMP. The goals I have for Fallen as of now is to keep growing it as a community so it can include more people who want that experience, or more people who are looking for other cool people to play on a server, as well as grow our social medias and that kind of content. Really, I'm just trying to grow and help as many people as I can with the SMP so they can have a fun, awesome experience. Other than that, goals are to keep the server healthy and clean and non-toxic. Thank you guys for watching the Q&A. If you have more questions, put them down below and we'll try and answer them in the next Q&A. Otherwise, if you're interested in applying for Fallen SMP, link down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for your support, and I will see you later. Consider liking, subscribing, and doing all the social medias if you enjoy the content. Otherwise, guys,